burning question you're probably wondering, and the reason why you clicked on this video is, what is the meta and how do I equip it, and what are the best loadouts to be using in the new Warzone integration? Well, don't worry, we're gonna break this video up into 3 parts. The first part, we're gonna go over the data on how I know what is the best meta for you and for me. And then we're gonna go over general setups and what perks to run and how to set it up for buy station purchases as well. And then number 3, we're gonna make sure we go over what's for resurgence maps and what's for battle royale. So let's get into this data. Okay, first part, data. How do we know what we know? And I want to give a giant shout out to GGs.ai. They do it right. It's so much easier to get stuff from this site. I became an iridescent member, and no, they don't sponsor my channel. They don't sponsor this video. I just find them extremely useful. If you haven't checked them out yet, check it out. It is done by creators for the public, and it's freaking great. So I go to GGs.ai for everything first, and it's powered with true game data. Tony over there helps them out with attachments and everything, but I love the layout. So let's start here, the data, right? We wanna look at what is going to help us here. And I love how they have multiple different things on the menu here. We have the overall stat list, which you can go down, you can see all the builds, see all the attachments, whatever you wanna look at. They have a versus simulator, which is great. So what that does, it simulates 1,000 fights with each of these loadouts, and it randomly generates like distance and all that kind of stuff, and then it gives you who would win out more. And then look at this, the GPR 91 and 1,000 gunfights would come out on top here. I have 2 different XM4 builds. You can also look at the time to kill. So we have a weighted time to kill. I love the graphic here of showing you how fast milliseconds really are. So that's there, and then you can go down and you have your expected TTK. So what expected TTK here on the sheet, it's great. It's bullet velocity, ammo weight, and accuracy. But you can also go TTK on paper, just flat out, nothing weighted, what it is on paper to a certain meter. So you can go, you can have it on 50 meter, 25 meter, 75. I usually leave it on 50 as a default. It works pretty well. And you can see here by color coordinating at the bottom of who's gonna kill the fastest up until about 40 meters, and that's gonna be on the resurgence. If you go down a little bit more, expected TTK at different ranges, and you can get the milliseconds here. So GG's AI does an amazing job. They actually have an accuracy as well on hit scan accuracy. So obviously longer equals good, shorter equals bad. So the XM4 is gonna feel really good up to 52 meters on almost kind of hit scan. And then you have different ranges, different builds. You have your firepower, which is great. So you got a bullet velocity visualization, so you can kind of see all of that. I'm telling you guys, GGs.ai, I know I'm gushing over them, but it's just facts. The data here is amazing, and they get it up to date super quick. So I really do appreciate it. So we got all the data. Now we got to put it all into action. So let's look at these setups. With Warzone 4, these setups are going to look a little bit different, and the game plays different, guys. So let's take a look here. We're going to go into loadouts, but I want you to notice a couple different things here. We do have the wild card perks now, and I'll be doing another video to go over all the perks and everything like that. But keep that in mind when you're playing, because with Overkill and Gunfighter gives you 8 attachments, Overkill gives you 5, but it also gives you a second primary gun or 2 secondaries like we're used to. So when we're making these loadouts, you're gonna wanna separate these like I did. I took the fastest TTK plus what is comfortable with me using it. I've been playing played like 12 hours so far of Area 99, and these are the guns that I feel are going to be the most used guns for you and easiest to use. But I separated them out, and here is why. I got 5 attachments, as you see on the left side, and then I have 8 attachments. And then a little sneaky trick here is I went ahead and made a SMG loadout as the primary. And hey guys, I've noticed that some of you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So let's take a second, hit subscribe for me, turn notifications on, because I'm always here updating you on every loadout, every piece of Call of Duty news, and just asking the fun Call of Duty questions. So go ahead and do that for me. Let's get back into these loadouts. All right, so I did that because one, now, if you're gonna run an 8 attachment here, you're not gonna be able to run a overkill. So if you put an SMG, you can go buy the weapon at the buy station. So make sure you're doing that. And I built the Jackal PDW, and we'll get to that in a second. But when you're making these now, you need to understand there is a difference. So 5 and 8, right? And perks wise, like I said, we'll get into perks, but I've found really good right now with dexterity. That's like Mountaineer before. And then I've been using Sprinter. Now I like Sprinter for the unlimited attack sprint. I've been teasing it and kind of playing with it. I really do enjoy the fast movement, but quick fits, I might switch back to that. So this is what I'm using currently. And then alertness for the high alert for the big map, and then tempered I would do for the smaller map. It really depends on what you like here. Gung Ho would be nice as well. So we still got a lot to research here. I still got a lot of time to put in for you guys on the perks, but those are the perks I'm using, and then overkill, obviously. So let's get into these loadouts. First and foremost, the Model L. Now I want you to kind of go through these, but the Model L is a great gun for low recoil, easy to use handling, and you don't have to have everything unlocked to use it, because you know what? I feel your pain. Unlocking everything is a pain, but here is what I have built. I used the Arturo red dot, I used the compensator, I used a reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and the extended mag. I've really enjoyed using this gun. Been a lot of fun. You go into here, and if you haven't done this yet, make sure you're using the recoil plot here. But let me show you the recoil without me doing anything with my controller. So it just kind of goes straight up and maybe a little bit to the left. It's not hard to control. So let's reload it, and then we're gonna go ahead and control that recoil. It's real simple, and I really like this red dot. That has a clean iron sight. You got your people here. You go ahead and use it. It's so much easier to see. I really, shoot there, got easy handling, real simple. And I'm pairing that up with the PP919, great gun. It's easily want to call it the Bullfrog, but I really do love it. Clean iron sights here. And yes, we're rocking the fresh diamond, but I really like this because as you notice in the mag size, it's a 50 round mag. So it really, really works well there. Let me give you the loadout on the PP1919. is 9199991, whatever the number is. We got compensator muzzle, long barrel, fast mag 1, quick draw grip, and the recoil spring. So it's nice with the quick reload here. You got enough to use. I would be using the ergonomic grip, but I don't have it unlocked, and I'm assuming you don't either, because you got to get this thing leveled up to 37, and I have diamond on it and I'm level 25, so I feel your pain. But in the meantime, I would like the quick draw grip because I like a faster ADS until I'm unlocking that ergonomic grip. All right, let's keep it moving. You can't have this game without talking about snipers, and guess what? The Frostline sniper, it's a lot of fun. So let me give you the build real quick. We're gonna go ahead and go suppressor, gain twist barrel, lightweight pad, heavy stock, and the NATO over pressure rounds for the bullet velocity. I was using this gun, had a lot of gunfights on Area 99 on big map. It is a lot of fun to use, and all snipers that are one bolt are one shot now, except when you're in the firing range, because they still haven't fixed it, which makes no sense. I have to do 2. It's like, why is it one shot in the game if it's not in the freaking firing range? But yeah, it's great movement, easy to use, clear as day. I'm really enjoying the sniping. If you haven't given it a try, definitely do that. This gun is a lot of fun to use. Now I'm gonna pair it up with the C9 here. I really enjoy, it's kind of like a MP5 to me. It looks just like it. So, and I'm really enjoying it, but I built it for longer range because I'm pairing it up with my sniper. So we got our compensated, we got our compensator for our muzzle. We got our gain twist barrel, which gives us more bullet velocity because you're pairing it up with a sniper. Extended mag 2, ergonomic grip because I actually have that one unlocked, and the recoil spring. Like I said, guys, this one, it reminds me of that MP5. It's got a good snappy here, easy to use on the recoil. It's not bad at all. Let me show you this recoil here, and I'll reload this bad boy. But like, it's not hard. It's super easy, guys. Like, it's up and to the left. Like, this shouldn't be rocket science. Real easy to use. Clean iron sights. You don't need an optic on this one. You can if you like. I'm not a big fan of it with the optic, and that is your C9 build. It works really well. Keep it moving. So we're gonna go down to the AS Val, and I might be a homer for the AS Val. It's got good TTK. It's like 900 TTK. It's not bad. But the reason why I'm kind of like bullish on the AS Val, that is the first gun that your boy got a win on Verdansk with. That's right. I'm bringing up the word Verdansk. Got a couple more months, and then Verdansk will be back, and we're so excited. AS Val is definitely in there in the mix, guys. You will like this gun. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build. You're going to see very similar here. I like the Velocity reflex sight, especially on Resurgence. Now, if you're going to want a bigger sight for if you're going to be on big map, I like that one. The suppressed gain twist barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 1, and the recoil spring for the recoil. Now, I don't have the reinforced barrel or the CHF barrel unlocked yet. Again, 22 out of 42, and I got to get the 39. But I have diamond. I'm gonna keep making fun of how slow this is to level up things. Hopefully we'll get our double XP back. They took that away today, but what can you do? So, yep, I would say this is gonna be the barrel for you. You're gonna want the bullet velocity when you're using it for long range. Foregrip, extended mag, and then like I said, real simple and easy to use. And I love this optic. Look how clear that is. So easy to see. Look at that. Easy to control. Not bad at all. Now, like I said, you're gonna want a longer optic if you're gonna go anything past 50. And you shouldn't be going past anything 50 in Resurgence. Most of your gunfights are gonna be 50 to 25, but if you're going all the way down there, you're gonna need something because that is a pain to see. I am going to pair this up with our KSV. It's a great gun, real easy to use. I got the compensator, the long barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the infiltrator stock. Now, I would have the reinforced barrel, but you've heard this before, it's level 34. I'm only level 27. So once I get there, I'll switch it up. But I've noticed in my gameplay, the long barrel is nice. You get damage range. The reinforced barrel just combines the long barrel and the twist barrel together to give you bullet velocity and damage range. So I'm choosing damage range on my SMG until I can get that switched up. But like I said, this gun also is a very good gun. Good competitive TTK, right about 675 milliseconds. Real easy to use. I don't mind the iron sight. I like it. But if you don't like the iron sight, go ahead and switch it out and do an optic and make it easier for you. If I was going to do that, I would end up taking off the stock and then adding in optic. Now the XM4, one of my favorite guns to use. It's been a pleasure. Let me give you this build. So I go with the Microflex because it reminds me of Cold War. I really like that visual. Compensator, long barrel, same story, different channel. Reinforced barrel I don't have unlocked yet because I'm level freaking 41. I got to get the level 44 to get that barrel, but I'll be switching to that barrel. In the meantime, if you don't have it unlocked, long barrel will work just fine. I've been getting many kills with it. Vertical grip, extended mag 2, and this gun is a lot of fun to use, super easy and consistent, and the recoil is so easy to manage. I mean, how many bullets does that dummy actually take? Come on, like that's literally like one more bullet. But if you look at the recoil pattern, it is real simple to use on this. Watch this. Like, it's not too intimidating. Now I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's going straight to the right. It is going to the right, but keep in mind it goes up first. So just hold it, and you can shoot the dummy through the wood barrel. So the wood panel. But yeah, super easy to use there. Easy to see. Love the red dot. You can play with the optics as well to see which one you like the best. So, but that one is a really good gun. I think you'll enjoy that one. You should be using the XM4, and I'm pairing it up with the PP919, which we talked about earlier. Now the GPR91 and the Jackal PDW, all over the interwebs and all over everything. These are the two guns you want to be using from a consistent standpoint, from a TTK standpoint. The Jackal actually is the fastest killing SMG currently in the game. Let's start with the GPR91. We got the Kepler Microflex, the Compensator, the Gain Twist Barrel, vertical grip, and the extended mag. You're going to notice a consistent theme here. I like the fire rate. I really do. Now, I wish it had a better bullet velocity, but I really enjoy the fire rate. I think this gun is going to do very well for you. You should definitely be trying it in your loadouts. I also pair it up with the Jackal PDW. So here's the build. Compensator, Gain Twist Barrel, vertical foregrip, extend mag 2, and infiltrator stock. Now, same kind of idea. I don't have the reinforced barrel, although if you do, switch it to the reinforced barrel. But in the meantime, as you're unlocking things, the gain twist barrel does fine. I've gotten plenty of kills with this gun, and it locks in. It is a great, easy SMG to use. And one thing I like about it is, see how fast I'm strafing? That's not an attachment. That is literally how the gun's built. I love the left and right. It's really quick. So I can go right in, get in, dialed in on these enemies, real simple and easy. Get a nice reload. I like the mag in there, the 50 round mag. This gun is really fun to use. If you don't like the iron sights, obviously you can add an optic, but I think you'll enjoy this gun. It's the fastest killing TTK in all of Warzone right now with this SMG, even with the new guns they just came out with. Now I have these labeled with 8, right? So all of these are gonna have gunfighter. And the reason why I do that is maybe I'm in the playing with quads, or maybe I want a gunfighter build with 8 attachments, and then I can just go buy an SMG at the buy station. I can go buy the Jackal, or maybe I want to buy an 8 attachment gun. So that is why they're labeled there. It makes things a lot easier if you have your 8 attachments, you have your 5 attachment SMG, and then you have your 5 attachments up here. Just make sure you get them labeled. You have 12 spots now. There was an update for that today. And I would also say for your tacticals and lethals, if you're in Resurgence, I'm running stims and throwing knife. But as of filming this video, the stim shot is actually being nerfed. They're investigating it. It's been going too fast. So I'll probably go back to smokes, but that is what I'm currently running right now. And hey guys, if you like videos like this, go ahead or click and touch the screen now and watch these 10 tips on how to get better in Warzone 4. Thanks guys.